Welcome back, Miolhrians. Hold on, adjust the audio. Alright, so we adjust the audio just a bit because I'm blaring on me here. Welcome back. I want to say thank you so much for all the support, all the comments. I really do appreciate it. We're not starting a new game as in for no purpose. As you guys probably have noticed, there's a major update that just came out. So many features. We'll try our best to actually get all into them. Ton of new things. I mean, it's crazy amount of things, but I'll try to briefly go over it while the intro is actually playing out here. So again, our biggest update. First of all, I want to thank our contributor who actually helped us quite a bit with a huge amount. Thank you so much. I know you want to stay private as far as that information, but thank you again. You helped us get a lot out, and I really do appreciate it. Not only that, I want to say thank you to all of the Miolhrians out there who did help support, even with the thumbs up, with the wish list. You're freaking awesome, guys. So, enough about that. Let's actually get into the actual issue. So, again, actually, start off a non-story. Let's do normal. Do tons of items. I can explain some more items. Let's do Charlie's. Okay. As you can see, UI update was one of the things mentioned before. Polished UI, still working on it, not 100% there. We had a lot to pile in for just a few days. But let's get into the update. There's a ton of new items actually added. Major pet remodeling as well as new pets. You can actually see when you're actually battling now, which is awesome. Ton of new pets added, which hopefully I can actually get a chance to show off in the first battle that we actually throw out there. There we go. As you can also see at the very top right here, underneath your meters, you can actually see your stamina. I'm sorry, your meters as well has been updated for a lot of people who are not a big fan of the numbers. So as you can see right here, when we drink water, it actually improves and shows what your max would be for that. So other big updates. Major remodeling for the pets, of course, UI tweaks, major adjustments now. Hold on, adjust the volume down just a little bit there. Okay, major adjustments now allowing you to see your summons in battle, which I went over. Multiple new pets that are now summonable. Update mini items in game. You can see the icons have been adjusted as well, which is freaking awesome. So glad we got that done. Get our health up just a bit. Joystick, you can actually adjust your controllers. Water, you want to save that. Medkits, pickaxe, equip that bag. Let's put on some clothes and get more inventory room. Pet slots, abilities, and your special slot. So each of these slots, as you can see at the very bottom, is unlockable. You can get these by finding bags and books throughout or bookcases throughout the game, and can use those to actually unlock these slots. And that's for items, for your tools, for your clothing, your pets, abilities, and last, your item. Well, this correlates to your item spot. So whatever your item spot is, it would be what your story spot is. Let's see here. This has been updated as well. So now it actually gives you a better idea what you're looking at. If you go through and click on no, it'll let you know. Every time that you end up getting knocked out, it actually depletes your health. So instead of you have 99 as your max health, it goes down to 98, and then 97, and 96, and you got the idea. Your health, which is actually over here, you can actually see this gray container is actually your pet stamina. Now, right now I don't have a pet, but once you end up getting one, it'll actually be yellow once you end up getting a pet with stamina, and above that would actually show your pet stamina, what actual number is. Your hand slots have been updated, so now you can actually see when you place 1 or 2 items, it'd be in your actual hands. At the very top would actually show your food, your protein, which when you get it unlocked, your water, as well as your rest. And these are very important. And then you'll lead on into the training area. So this is the training area. You'll learn the basics of Miolhr. Welcome. Good luck, Miolhrians. So in the game, you actually get a research bench, which you'll run into. You can actually research many different things, including an agility, an IQ, and a bunch of other things. Cash research, which actually increases your cash from, I'm not going to go into it, experience research, and as well as your IQ test, which increases your, I can't even speak today, your IQ. So you have multiple storage spots which you can find throughout the game. Getting repair hammers will actually allow you to open these to actually check what's inside. You can actually use your IQ now to unlock these, or you can actually use a pickaxe or an auger. These little locations throughout the world, you can find outlet malls and clothing stores. You can actually find clothing and actually use those to increase your inventory. Chairs are a good place to actually get rest. So if you manage to actually find a chair, you can actually utilize these to actually increase your rest. If by chance it's broken, you can actually use a repair hammer to actually repair it. Healing heaters can be found throughout the game. You can use these actually to heal yourself. It's a window, and it's okay. So these are bike spots we'll get into probably in the next update. I'll come back to that. Advanced manual devices. These devices actually allow you to, it's just like workbenches, but with electricity. So as long as you have electricity, which is this at the bottom, you can actually use electrical devices like this. It's a better version of the workbench. And that'll be it for everything here. It allows you to adjust your controllers one last time. WSD, we're good. Alright, so throughout the game, you're actually going to be running into different items. When you go into caves, you'll find lead, which you can mine with a pickaxe. Blue steel, you can mine with a pickaxe. Rocks, which you don't need a pickaxe to mine. Grass, fibers, which you can pick up to craft different things. Trees, you can cut down to actually get apples and different other items. Rocks, what's this guy talking about? As you can see, with the dummies or enemy type. Okay, so enemies do have types. So if by chance you are a fire type and you're taking on a water type, he's going to have a better chance of actually winning that battle. If against the opposite, then you have a better chance of winning that battle. And this also applies to you as well as pets. So the types that are listed in game are poison, fire, water, and ice. And then there's also physical and the kid type. Kid type is like no type. So physical types have an advantage over a kid type. So if by chance I didn't change my type, which, okay, so spawners can be found inside. So these are actually spawned. I'll get back to that. So by chance right now I'm actually a kid type. I have no type. So if I go on and fight an enemy that's a physical type, he has a better chance of him winning that battle. If that makes sense. And this works for me as well as if I take on an enemy. If I have a pet and it's a fire type, it's the same thing if he takes on a weaker opponent. Spawners, which I should get into. I'll wait a little bit on that. So this is a cave. If by chance you go into a cave at night or anytime, it's usually super dark. You can actually go into these to catch pets. If you carry a lantern with you or a torch, you can actually light up the area. So right now I don't actually have a torch on me, so we're gonna power through this right here. Sounds like a mini cave. Not even that. Okay, all right. So in caves, I'll actually end up getting into fights with tons of enemies as far as pets. What's this guy have to say? Bandits, looters, and robbers are found in POIs. They also invade safe houses in your home. They account for cash in your items. So yeah, pretty much. You need to wear shoes when you walk on grass. It's poisonous. Okay, so I believe right now I'm actually wearing shoes. But if I actually took them off, walking on this would actually make me take damage. With shoes, I'm actually good to go. This is also the same if by chance you're outside and it's raining. you'll actually get wet, and if you get wet, there's a chance you actually may get sick. So if you actually do have a hood or some type of item like a hat, it actually allow you not to get sick and not allow you to get wet. All right, you can find Miolhrs in caves, tunnels, pretty much throughout the world. You can find them and use capture device to capture them. And of course, I don't have any on me, so of course that didn't really happen. So when you walk up to these barrels, there's a 50% chance of it exploding and a 50% chance of you getting loot. So it's up to you if you end up doing so. I would recommend that you actually do have something to not allow you to get radiated. If you do manage to actually take that on, or it's up to you. If you're ever knocked out, you can actually go to the campfire to recover. Fire zombies will run during the night. Okay, so if you do lose to a fire type, you actually take fire damage, well, a burn, which will actually deplete your health slowly. And it's the same thing for poison zombies. They'll come at you at night and keep coming at you until they get you. So fight at your own enemies. Okay, so some enemies, and again, I have to go back and edit that. Some enemies during the day will actually fly up in the air, and at night they'll fly near the ground level to attack you. Some enemies only attack you if you don't have a pet out. And again, it goes back and forth between the different types. I believe we're close to 100 now, so it's a lot to actually go into. As you can see at the very bottom, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, I actually do have my food and water meters, which are actually above minimum. They're actually in the green. So me walking around is actually slowly recovering my health. So actually I moved from 95. I'm at 97 now. Let me see if I can get to 98. I think it's 25 steps. It's a slow way to recover your health, but if by chance you have no med kits or anything else like that, it'll actually be quite useful. I'm doing laps over here. There we go, 98. And we'll probably end up, I think 98 the max I can do for right now. These indicators indicate that it's a quest in the area. You can actually use shovels to dig up dirt. So let's see here. I think I just passed an area that actually had dirt. I don't want to go all the way back, but you'll see like a little pile underneath, which indicates there's dirt. And if you have a shovel, you can actually dig it up and find a lot of items. Okay, so special pets or shoes are required to actually break these types of rocks. And shoes do have durability. So if you end up using it too much, you'll break the shoes. You have to go repair the shoes before you can use it. So these devices are actually used to restore the wattage in Miolhr. So if you do have a battery, you can actually restore your wattage. Right now we're at 95, so we're good to go. These devices are actually used to restore water. You can find these in the sewer. So by chance the water breaks and it's no longer running in cities or in houses, you can actually go to those to restore it. And those are usually found underground. So the last step we're actually going to do, and I'm going to pause the video for right now and go into part 3, is actually to go into battles and a little bit more into where we left off. Hopefully you guys enjoy so far what we've gotten. Thank you so much. Guys, have a great day. Peace out.